Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for our very first NFL best ball draft we got going here. This is on Draftkings. We will get to the best ball mania on Underdog. That buy-in, which was Best Ball Mania 3, is a $25 buy-in. This one here on Draftkings, as you can see, is $5, much more affordable for you guys. If you're trying this out for your first time, we have multi-entry up to 150. I already have 3 entries in this already. Currently, it's at 189,000, and it's going to stop at 183,000 with the prospects of winning $1 million. So why not take a shot? You can do this once a day. You can do this once a week leading up, but it's going to fill up pretty soon as things get closer and closer to the NFL season kicking off. So let's get into this so we can get this draft started. Let's see how we're going. So right now, I understand snake draft requirements here. And we're gonna do the fast 30 seconds, okay? Obviously, I have to for this video. We're not gonna do the slow 8-hour pick here. We got to do the fast one. And this, guys, this is just a much easier way if to get yourself involved in fantasy football without, being required of watching your lineups, okay, week by week. There's no adjustments here, all right? You pretty much have to plan for the future in this draft. Make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Make sure you have depth at these very key positions, especially wide receiver, because in this lineup build, it's going to be 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, a flex, a tight end, and a whole bunch of bench spots. So make sure you're backing up some of these key parts. Make sure you have at least 2 to 3 quarterbacks, just in case guys get injured. Running backs, you only need 2, so you want to be in that 4 to 5 range. If you have 6, that is fine, but you're going to be losing some of your wide receivers there, okay? So I think wide receivers are more key because they can fill up 4 positions, all right? You're going to need 10, like 8 to 10 wide receivers, definitely. And yes, we're here. The draft is about to start in 1 minute, okay? In just under 1 minute, we are going to start this this best ball fantasy football draft, and we got the pick. Now we're at 9, so we're not at the exact 12 spot, which I would have loved. The back-to-back position. We're gonna have our selection before the turnaround, and hopefully some guys can fall to us. In these scenarios, you got a minute to pretty much set your rankings. You could do that before as well. So you're just already ready and you already have some pre-rankings of these guys. So we're probably not going to be seeing Taylor, Kupp, McCaffrey. We could see either Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. I don't like Derrick Henry. If Eckler falls, that'll be great. Najee Harris, here and there on. But as we go on, then I might just throw some stars on some guys just in case, and I'll speak about some of those guys I throw some of those stars on. All right, so obviously Jonathan Taylor went first. Let's double check everything is going well. All right, we have the next guy off the board. Players, we got the queue ready. Let's see if I could put up the guys that are going off the board. I think it's gonna just be team by team. All right, our selection is coming up. We have a few guys left. Let's hopefully Jamar Chase could fall. We got 3. A lot of guys just go for that running back position, so hopefully we get a Jamar Chase. Maybe we want to shake things up with a Travis Kelce. With no Tyreek Hill, there's 25% target share going in that Kansas City wide receiver group, and Kelce could have an even better year. He finished as tight end number 2 last year, so we lost out on Jamar. We still got Najee up here. Kelsey, Diggs, Lamb. DeAndre Swift is very sneaky. I have DeAndre Swift very high on my list, so I'm going to go with him. Got a lot of question marks on Alvin Kamara with the suspension, so we're going to stay away from that. DeAndre Swift in a PPR league is, I think, should be top 5, okay? 100%. He's going to compete with Najee Harris up there. He does it on both sides of the ball, okay? Rushing and receiving. So we're coming on the turnaround. Will Najee fall to us? If not, Diggs. And if not, we can look at Lamb. So we'll just throw some of these guys in the queue. Hopefully, we'll just have them already ready. We can go double running back as well. We got Aaron Jones here. Dalvin Cook is, I usually stay away from him because he is very injury prone. Diggs, don't tell me Diggs is going to stay here. Come on, please. If Diggs falls to us, we're starting to upgrade. Josh Allen went. I'm not saying that's too early. This is one of the top quarterbacks. And he's a Konami code. He's going to give you about 4,500 yards in passing plus the upside. Yes, we are going to get Diggs. We got a great combo right here. Diggs with DeAndre Swift. And let's look down. Let's look down because we're going to have a little bit of a wait until it's our turn to come back. Barkley, I'm still wishy-washy on him. Fournette, I'm staying away from. Don't care for Tyreek Hill. If we can get Javonte Williams, that'd be nice. I'll put a star on him. I'd rather wait on tight end. Man, we got Mike Williams moving up in the ranks. We'll throw a star on him. We'll throw a star on ETN. We'll throw a star on AJ Brown. We'll throw a star on those type of guys. Right? Let's see. Let's double check. I don't want to. Yeah, we still gotta wait here. So you could just, in these scenarios, when you got a little bit of time, you can start building up your queue so you're already ready. Make this process go even more smoothly. We got a Patrick Mahomes. We could throw him in there. So just throw guys that you will consider at your next draft spot and seeing if guys fall to you. Because it really could be a beneficial situation. We got a nice little cluster here of Sutton, Waddle, Brown. Marquise Brown has some high upside in those first 6 weeks, especially with no DeAndre Hopkins. Justin Herbert is here late. These some gems here. We'll throw a star on DJ Moore as well. It's crazy to see in some of these best ball drafts the ADP. Okay, you got Gabe Davis going in some leagues in that top 50 range, and in some other leagues, I think it was in Sleeper, so redraft league in Sleeper, he's in that 80 to 90 range. So he's much later. So the value discrepancy is very different on a lot of sites, including guys like Gabe Davis, including guys like Russell Gage. A lot of people are different on those type of wide receivers. So we're coming up 5 picks away from our third selection here. I do like going running back kind of early, or running back, wide receiver, running back. It just depends what guy is going to be available for us. Might have to take a shot. Let me go to one of my favorite guys. Oh, there you go. He just popped into the picture. We got Breece Hall. We got Allen Robinson. We got Terry McLaurin, who just got paid. Lamar Jackson could be an option here. It's crazy. ETN is even higher than Breece, and I thought that would be switched. I thought that would be flip-flopped. Oh, Javonte Williams is still here. If Javonte Williams falls to us, we're gonna have to take that. We're gonna have to take that's a steal. Right now, for Javonte Williams to fall to me right here in my late third round, steal. Please make a mistake, please. Come on, Vince. 7483. We got to take advantage of these guys. He didn't take him. He took Mike Williams. That would have been one of my next wide receivers as well. But we got Javonte Williams, running back for the Denver Broncos here. So I think that was a very good selection. And we're building us a really nice core. I could go run it back because wide receiver is super deep. Wide receiver is super deep. We just missed out on ETN. I do like him this year. We're coming back around. I think I can snag the guy I really want. And no, he's gone. No! When did he go? No, he's still here. He's still here. Oh, I thought I was panicking. I did not. Okay, we still have high hopes for Breece Hall here. Call me a Jets, a Jets biased, but it's okay. It's okay. This man is in a situation that can be Najee Harris-esque this season. Okay, especially in a run-first team, Kyle Shanahan-based offense with his brother there for the New York Jets. There's a lot of high upside on Breece Hall this year. So we're coming in, and yes, we will get our guy. And we're building a very nice core. I think, like I said, wide receiver is super, super deep. We got 3 already. I think, oh my God. We got Swift, Javonte. Diggs is an alpha. So that is fine that we have 1 wide receiver right now because wide receiver position is super, super deep. And if you know your stuff, you won't panic in these situations. So we got 3 solid running backs. We could wait on that just a little bit and really go on a run at this wide receiver position. At a prime selection when you're around 5, round 6, there's still gems. There's still Jalen Waddle somehow. I don't understand how Jalen Waddle, Terry McLaurin is still here. This is the prospects I'm talking about that you could take advantage of in these best ball leagues, especially early, because a lot of guys haven't turned on their fantasy football brains, or Jalen Waddle finally went, so that's good. So people are still in the summer phase, and once it gets to that late July, August, once it's early August, you'll see it really booming in fantasy football fields. Let's see if let's pop in some more guys in the queue. Now, I've been going back and forth on Juju, but I'll come out with a video later on that. I'm soured just a little bit on Juju Smith-Schuster. We'll pop Jerry Jeudy in there, but that's a maybe. Brandon Cooks, we can find better upside at the wide receiver position. Cooks used to go in that 8-7 range. We got DK Metcalf. An alpha is an alpha. I think it doesn't matter. And then we have the prospects of them getting Baker Mayfield. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a very good option. Bateman is a very good option. I'm hoping that we can get DK Metcalf here. Thielen, Schultz, all these guys are gems here. Let's see if we can find some more. Burrow, we got Burrow this late. Burrow has some very high prospects. Obviously, Russell Gage, as we know, is going to be in a very good spot with the injury to Chris Godwin. So right now, leaning towards DK. If not DK, Allen Robinson can be a solid option in that LA Rams offense. But we're coming around, getting closer and closer to our next selection. Love Minnesota guys. You'll see Thielen and Bateman. Those guys are high on my list. As well as Elijah Moore. We're getting to that Elijah Moore range very soon as well. Curious to see which of the Denver Bronco wide receivers are going to step up. Is it going to be Jerry Jeudy is going to be the number 1 for Russell Wilson, or is it going to be Courtland Sutton, who is that body type similar to a DK Metcalf? Definitely has the catching ability to be an elite number 1 as well, alongside Russell Wilson. So we're coming up. We're leaning towards Metcalf because he's a true alpha over Allen Robinson. Because Cooper Kupp, we should see a very high target share coming DK Metcalf's way. Still has some high prospects of him linking up with Baker Mayfield. I think that's still going to be an option. And in games without Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf averaged 17.2 fantasy points per game. So not too concerned. This is an elite wide receiver talent, and that usually excels, similar to a DJ Moore. He brings high upside each and every year. So we're going with a very solid wide receiver 2 here. We built a nice core of running backs, and now we're going to really plug in these wide receivers. We're coming around again. I might want my guy. Let's see if we can go down. We got Elijah Moore right there. We got anyone else down below? Wilson, dude, should I go quarterback soon? I think we can wait on quarterback. We like London. We like Pollard as well. So we're definitely going to go another wide receiver here. The question is which one. So right now I'm leaning towards a Jerry Jeudy. No, I'm actually leaning towards a Rashad Bateman. I ain't gonna lie. It's our turn now. We're gonna go Rashad Bateman. We're gonna go Bateman over Jerry Jeudy. If it was Sutton, then I would have took him. I think Rashad Bateman can be an elite wide receiver this year, top 25 to top 20 wide receiver, with all those targets leaving that Baltimore Ravens offense. No more Marquise Brown. A lot of eyes are going to be on Mark Andrews, so there has to be another guy in the step up, and that is a poor wide receiver core, but you have Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman is a great route running wide receiver. Didn't have a huge breakout year last year, but we saw some prospects, and now he has the opportunity. All right, Marquise Brown was really in the way of the target share between him and Andrews for a kind of a run first team, but he's now the number one option. So we are going to go with that, and let's see. So we got three and three here. We got 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers. Who is going to drop to us next? We could go, if Pollard drops, that would be great. Kind of got to factor in QB a little bit soon. I like waiting on tight end. Unless Schultz falls to this next pick, that could be an option. I love him in Dallas. Okay, I love him in Dallas. CeeDee Lamb's obviously the number one option. Next in line is actually Schultz. Okay, we got injuries on that wide receiver core in Dallas. Number 2 option, and a very consistent receiving option was Dalton Schultz, but he has just gone. So we're going to change our strategy here. Hawkinson, not really. Let's see. Drake London, who I do like. Pollard. Our pick is coming up very soon. Let's see who we got down here. We got Brendan Ayuk, who's nice. Trey Lance. Oh, man. We throw Trey Lance in there. A late tight end right there coming down. Dawson Knox could be an option. One of the sleeper wide receiver in Marquez Valdes-Scantling in that offense. Chris Olave, another steal. Oh, we got a late running back there. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Let's see who we can go with right here. Now, I could wait on the tight end position. Dawson Knox in that offense, high touchdown upside as well. I don't have to force the tight end here. I can continue to wait, especially if Elijah Moore, my guy, falls to me. We'll definitely scoop him up. We still got Russell Wilson here as well. Now, if we look back at the pick before, I could have done a stack. Could have went Jerry Jeudy and then went Russell Wilson right here, because it fell the correct way, as we can see. But on this next pick, I think I'm going to lean with my boy Elijah Moore. And look, Russell Wilson's gone. All right, so that stack wouldn't have worked. We're going to get a top option on the Jets. I think he's going to be the number 1 in that offense. So definitely feel comfortable going with Elijah Moore. Coming up on our next pick coming around. Now we have a choice here. Okay, do we go with Pollard or do we go with Lance? All right. Do we get our quarterback or do we get another solid running back here? Even though I got 3, I'm very comfortable with the 3 that I got. Trey Lance has high upside. Similar to Jalen Hurts, who went late. We're cashing in on the legs, okay, here. Now, what should I do? You got Pollard, because I don't think he's going to come around. He's not going to make this. We'll go Lance. And have high upside. I have a plan here. So we'll go Lance. He'll cash in for us on some of these with his legs. He has such a great opportunity now. We'll throw Ayuk in there, even though he's probably not going to fall to us. We got Lockett, MVS. Traylon Burks, I've soured on over the time. Kadarius Toney, sneaky. So we'll pop him in there. Where is... We'll throw Sky Moore in there. Where is Rashad Penny? Rashad Penny still here? Oh, we got Claypool. We got Kirk Cousins. If you don't know about Kirk Cousins, you need to know, okay? This team has fully adopted the LA Rams offense, and they're not a run first team anymore, okay? They will be passing the football. All right, so Rashad Penny is gone. Must have missed him. I thought I was going to sneak him in there, but that's okay. Let's see if we'll throw in Kenny Walker, and we'll make our decision from there. We got a lot of question marks on Traylon Burks, okay? Asthma situation, not hearing that many great reports from him. And we still have Robert Woods, who should be ready by week 1. He should be ready. But we can kind of stay away from that situation. We can. There's better prospects out here that we're looking at right now. Ayuk is kind of falling. He's becoming a value. That'd be crazy if he stayed around to my next selection. But we will see. From right here, let's just look at our lineup. We got Swift. We got Javonte, Diggs, Metcalf, Rashad Bateman, Breece Hall, Elijah Moore. We got the 2 Jets in there. Tight end, we can kind of wait on. I don't mind punting tight end this year. There's still solid guys. Like, if you don't go early tight end, then wait. Okay? Wait on tight end. There's a ton of guys late. If we're looking at, we still got Knox, Ertz, Pat Fryermuth, Cole Kmet, Irv Smith, Robert Tonyan. Guys like that are going to be the guys I want this year. I think I'm going to go get my guy. I like both of these guys. This is the tough part. This is the very tough part. Is Cousins gone? Yes. Cousins is gone. So we're going to have to figure out a backup QB. Aaron Rodgers is still here. That's crazy. You got plenty of options. That's crazy that Kirk Cousins went before these guys. But I wanted the high upside at quarterback with Trey Lance and his legs. That's going to give us the most in fantasy points production as well. Next one here, I'm debating between Ayuk and Claypool. We could go with a stack here with Ayuk. I think I might be leaning towards that. Ramondre Stevenson is off the board. So we're going to go with a stack here, even though I love Chase Claypool. I'm so torn right here. I'm so torn. Claypool. We're going to go with Claypool. He has elite upside, I think so. Deontay Johnson was a beneficiary of a short-armed quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger getting constantly peppered. If you look at Claypool, he still had over 800 yards receiving. The problem was the touchdowns. And the problem was that Ben Roethlisberger couldn't throw it deep anymore. So we have a big turnaround right here. Right now, Mitchell Trubisky is the number 1 quarterback currently. And Claypool has DK Metcalf type of upside. He has that type of athleticism and ability that is deserving of an alpha. Claypool has that type of upside. Ayuk is still here. This is exactly my point. I could still do the stack, which we're going to do right now. And then we're going to wait on tight end even more. So we'll do the stack. We got Ayuk. That is crazy late. So we got our stack with Trey Lance, Brandon Ayuk. I went and got my guy that I wanted. And I think we're getting pretty safe and secure here at that wide receiver position. You might want a guy that's just a possession guy to really fill out This guys, I have a lot of guys that are number one options in their offense: Diggs, Metcalf, Elijah Moore, and then Claypool could be. We'll see. He could rise, and Ayuk is a number two wide receiver in that offense, but can have those big weeks because remember with best ball, they're taking the best scores from your whole team each week. Okay, so it doesn't matter who's starting, who's in the bench. Whoever produces the best that week is going to be in that starting lineup. So that is a positive there. Let's fill out our next level of Q. We're looking at Pat Freiermuth. We could get Justin Fields, another quarterback with high upside. Definitely taking that. We got Nyheim Hines, who's a perfect PPR back this season. We're going to be looking at guys like that. And look at the value late. Tim Patrick has high upside. Crowder is in a great position with Buffalo being a possession receiver. I just spoke about finding a possession receiver. There's guys super late. We got Rashard White, who's has some high upside. We got Cole Kmet, who can be our next tight end or our first tight end. We're gonna bang out two tight ends. See, another possession wide receiver. Jacoby Myers, super late. Trevor Lawrence has high upside. Let's see this continue to go down low. I do like Robert Tonyan a lot. Kenneth Gainwell, J.D. McKissick. So we pretty did really well early getting the running back, so then we can really fill out with some PPR type guys that are gonna have some big boom weeks in certain game scripts. Okay, so teams are down big, they're gonna dump it off to their PPR running back in these scenarios. Mike Gesicki tight in there. I like Freiermuth more. I like Tonyan more. So I think we're gonna get our tight end we've been waiting for right now. And Pat Freiermuth, or let's see. I do not like Tua Tagovailoa, so that's why we're going Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth, Kmet, Tonyan are going to be the guys we're going to be keying in on. Definitely want to snag one of them up right now because we are in that range. After that, it gets kind of ugly. Okay, Freiermuth is going, so we're going to move over to our next guy. That is fine. That is totally fine. I don't mind punting the tight end position with high upside guys. Okay, Freiermuth is one of those. Cole Kmet is one of those. Tonyan especially is one of those. I think I can go both if I snag Kmet and then get Tonyan next to solidify that, and I'll be fine with that for the rest of the year. So we might do that. So we'll go Cole Kmet. Justin Fields is going. So we'll find another backup QB there. Let's see what QBs are left. We still got Lawrence. We still got Winston. And let's see. We could do a stag. I think I want to snag. We could go with Zach Wilson. I think I want to stack Trevor Lawrence before it's too late. That's what I think I want to do. So let me get Trevor Lawrence. So we have our two quarterbacks. Risky because I don't have a solidified veteran. I was hoping to get Kirk Cousins as my number two. But we have a guy that has rushing capabilities. And Trevor Lawrence came on strong at the end of last year. So we're seeing what he could be. All right, maybe some glimpses of that Clemson offense coming out of Trevor Lawrence. All right. So I think we're working pretty well here. We got Lance, Swift, Javonte, Diggs, Metcalf, Bateman, Cole Kmet, Breece Hall, Elijah Moore, Claypool, Ayuk, Trevor Lawrence. We got our two quarterbacks. We'll throw in another one. We can wait super late. Zach Wilson is always going to be there. Hopefully we catch him on some high weeks. Winston is going to be there. I think I want to go with a running back next. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 right here. Is Tonyan still there? Yes. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go tight end next, snag him up, and then we're gonna go another running back. Oh, Tanyan is gone. Tanyan is gone. So we rolled the dice there. We lost Tanyan. So who's gonna be next in line? All right, we got David Njoku. We got Gerald Everett. Right now, we can really wait. We're waiting super late. I'm hearing some nice stuff about Austin Hooper. Out of Tennessee, he could be the number one option with question marks on Treylon Burks, question marks on Robert Woods coming back from his injury. We have the Chargers. Right now, you're just punting here. So we already got one guy we like. From here on out, we'll just throw some of these guys in the queue. It really doesn't matter from here. We could have snagged up an earlier tight end, but that's fine. And if we're looking super, super late, Mo Alley Cox is going to be my guy. So I think we can snag up. We can go PPR style here now, coming up very soon. With the wide receiver and the running back situations. See if I find some more guys. Winston's gone. Gainwell. You got Joshua Palmer. Who's that? Davis is still here. Osborne has some nice upside. There is. Wow, even Jalen Tolbert's gone. All right, so it's our pickup right now. We are going to go with. We got two options at that running back position that I feel comfortable with. So let's snag up. We're going to get Kenny Gainwell right now. We lock in. He has some upside in that running back room with the Philadelphia Eagles. Pretty solidified there. Myers is still hanging around. We can still snag us a number one. I rolled the dice here on that turnaround just in case. Because we're pretty deep at the wide receiver position. I could go with a safe guy just in case we have some off weeks with our high upside wide receivers. We can snag us. Oh, there you go. So go back to the little wide receiver, or we can find us a quarterback. Let's see. We got Zach, we got Mac, we do not want Deshaun Watson, and right now it's a waiting game. So, alright. So from here on out, we're gonna go with the wide receiver. No, it's either wide receiver or McKissick. Right now, I'm going to take. We'll take David Njoku. No, let me get my guy. Let's get Austin Hooper. All right, we'll get another tight end. So we got our two tight ends, and we can wait on the running back. We're gonna fill out running back and wide receiver the rest of the way, pretty much. Might throw in one more QB just in case. So we're looking at it. We have a lot of spots left. We have 6 spots left. Okay, we got two tight ends solidified. We're gonna take some shots late on these wide receivers and running backs here. Our two picks just came around. Let's see if we can fill out some more guys. Running backs late. Look at this. Davis Price. We're hearing reports now that Davis Price is now the number 2 running back, working ahead of Sermon and the other guys that they have in that backfield. He's right behind Elijah Mitchell. Right now, we got Khalil Herbert, who has some upside weeks. Jerick McKinnon got re-signed to KC. He was the main guy in Kansas City that was producing in the playoffs. He was a very, very exceptional. We got Zamir White, rookie. Want to snag? Always snag you high upside rookie running back, especially in a new regime. They are not, obligated to the guy that was there prior. So you definitely feel comfortable going in that direction. Let's pop in some wide receivers here that we like super late. We have Joshua Palmer. I don't want another Wide receiver from the Jets. Even though I could go, no, he's probably going. Got left down here. Odell Beckham, you take a flyer on that. Curtis Samuel with Washington. He's finally healthy. Continue to go down. KJ Hamler can be the high upside guy with Denver or Russell Wilson throwing to him. He's more of a gadget guy. No, Campbell wearing some nice stuff out of the Colts camp with Paris Campbell. Justin Ross is a late flyer. If he ever gets the opportunity to start, he could have a couple boom weeks to definitely take you to that next level. So right here, just want to fill out running back, wide receiver, and maybe super late. I'll throw in a late QB. All right, so right now I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Jamal Williams. Yeah, we'll go Jamal Williams just in case Swift gets injured. We have our backup right there. We solidified that, and even if not, he has some boom weeks, pass catching out of that backfield for the Detroit Lions. Let's see, we could take a flyer on Will Fuller if he ever gets signed. That could be an option. Like I said, I like Paris Campbell. And then right now we are getting super deep here. Cedric Wilson, Zay Jones is getting paid well in Jacksonville. He could be the number one. We could take a shot on him. Shepard, don't really want him. Rager, and it gets really ugly after that. Let's see who we got. We got Terrace Marshall in there. Shout out to Eric. We could probably put him in as a punt. Right before I pick, let's just double check what we got. 6 wide receivers. I'm going to throw in a couple more right now. Alright, so right here, we can go with AJ Green. He's going to be right in the middle. Not having huge weeks, but he is going to be the guy that's going to get some targets with Hopkins out early in the season. So that could be an option as well. The former just went. We have 4 picks left. 4 picks left. I think Curtis Samuel has some upside this year. Finally healthy, gadget guy, has a better quarterback. It's between him and KJ Hamler. We have the veteran AJ Green. Let's see. We'll go upside in Curtis Samuel. All right, let's see if there's any quarterbacks late. We'll throw one of these guys in late. Either Tannehill, Trubisky. I think Trubisky's gonna start. Before he's gone, we'll throw in Trubisky as the 3rd quarterback. I think he's going to be the starter. We can even throw Brissett. Brissett is super late. He's going to be the starter. We know how many weeks, which he's going to miss some time. All right, Deshaun Watson is definitely going to miss some time. Brissett is definitely a late sleeper at that quarterback position. If you want to wait super late, I think I'm going to take a shot on get some more wide receivers. For the last 3 picks, we'll go wide receiver. Get us one more quarterback. And I think we should be fine. That's the key thing about best ball, man. You don't have to check your lineup. You have total freedom to throw some darts. We can probably expect Odell Beckham to come back. We just don't know what team. Maybe he might go back to the LA Rams. He could go anywhere. Could take a shot on him as well. I think I'm gonna do that. So a real dart right there on him. Coming back around. we should be safe with Trubisky. If not, we'll go Brissett. All right. So there's always an option. Don't ever think it's an option. Just think with your head. Okay. You'll find another guy. There's always another guy. Obviously, with more preparation, you'll find these deep gems, and over time, hopefully, this will be the lineup that would definitely reign supreme in best ball. There's upside. There's upside. I took some risk at waiting on QB. I think that's fine because we're looking for fantasy points, and they score rushing TDs at 6. Okay, yeah, there's some high upside with Trey Lance. I would have been perfect with Trey Lance and Justin Fields instead of Trevor, but they both have those capabilities. So I think I'm going to snag Odell Beckham if he falls to me. I'm going to snag him just in case. Take a shot on him. We'll see. We'll see if we get robbed here. Get sniped. We'll go Odell. We'll go Terrace. There's a lot of question marks on Robbie Anderson. I'll throw him in there. Terrace Marshall. No one's taking Terrace Marshall. I 100% guarantee no one's taking Terrace Marshall. So let me throw in Georgia this win. So we'll get Odell Beckham. I think he's going to sign somewhere. We have that. We have 3 picks left. We still got Justin Ross here. We still got Zamir White. Is it any? Do I want another running back? I have 5 running backs in 2 spots, essentially. All right. I'm planning on my running backs to be in just the running back position. 3 extra guys to fill out those 2 running back spots. I don't have to go there. Unless we find a gem. Oh, let me throw in Matt Breida. Just in case. He's still here. So I'm gonna throw in Matt Breida. Because we do not know. I mean, Saquon Barkley, he could just be injury prone at this point. So let's see. We got Zamir White. We got 3 picks here. One I definitely want is gonna be Trubisky. I'm going to go Trubisky here. And then we're going to go this cluster here between Ross, Zay Jones, Terrace Marshall. And then we can finish up with Matt Breida as our last pick. And so we'll go 2 more wide receivers who have upside. And then finish off with Matt Breida. Take a dart at Matt Breida just in case Saquon Barkley gets injured. He is the only guy there. I think that's a gem super late. Romeo Doubs. We got Demarcus Robinson. We got Shepard. Question marks on him. Braxton Berrios. I have enough. Rager, no. Watkins, Guyton, Slayton. Slayton could be a guy. It is really. You can really take advantage of the wide receiver spot in that mid, like 5 to 10 range. Guys everywhere now in the wide receiver department. All right. We're throwing darts here now. Hopefully, you guys have the high upside weeks that we need. Their points. That's going to be key as well. Coming up at the end. Some more selections. I usually snag Justin Ross. But it's between him and Marshall. Coming up at the end. Let's see. Oh, Gronk could have been a great steal as well. Could have definitely thrown in Gronk. I think Gronk is coming back. We'll definitely look at that next time. Snag him super late because I think he's going to miss half the season and then come back to the stretch run. He's not in the mood to go through another camp yet again and play a whole season. he's probably going to come back for the second half of the year. So that was a great selection right there. Thinking about it after the fact, but that's okay. I have plenty. We'll do plenty of best ball lineups. Okay. Definitely write that down in your notes so you can see how things are going, make adjustments, and as you're doing these best ball lineups, you should get better each and every time you do so. Because every decision is super key. So we'll snag up Terrace Marshall right here. He could be the number 2 in Carolina, and then we'll finish off with Matt Breida. No one is thinking about Matt Breida. Everyone's all gung-ho about Saquon Barkley, and we can take a flyer out on a guy that can have high upside if Barkley, who has a tendency of getting injured, take advantage of that right there. At pick 232, Matt Breida is pretty much off the boards. No one's thinking about him. We'll snag him up super late. Couple selections left. O.J. Howard just went. O.J. Howard's in Buffalo? Alright. That's a good spot for him. Even though he's going to be behind Dawson Knox. Then he needs an injury. Alright, we'll snag Matt Breida super late. We got 9 wide receivers. Like I said, we should be in an 8 to 10 range for wide receiver. Got us an extra running back. We could have done better at the QB position. Kind of waited on that, but I wanted these high upside wide receivers and running backs. I love Swift, love Javonte. We got Diggs, Metcalf, Bateman, Breece Hall, Elijah Moore, Claypool, Ayuk. I think we have some high upside late in that wide receiver position with Moore, Claypool, and Ayuk. Gainwell was taking a lot of touches away from Miles Sanders and stepping up. Austin Hooper, we heard a lot of good things out of Tennessee with him and Tannehill. Hooper coming over from Cleveland. We got Jamal Williams to back up Swift, and he has the PPR upside there. That's why we went that way. Samuel finally healthy with an actual quarterback. Odell Beckham, hopefully he signs with a team. We'll see. Took a flyer on that. That's fine. Terrace Marshall and Matt Breida to finish out our lineup. So that was our first best ball draft that we did on Draftkings. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageJetsD, and we'll be back with another video very soon. All right, peace out, guys.